Joining us now is Curtin University Dean of Global Future, Joe Siracusa. Joe, Donald Trump rallies are always entertaining, but I wanted to ask you, how significant is the decision of the Washington Post and Los Angeles Times not to endorse either presidential candidate this time around?
Good morning, Kenny. Look, this is really one of the great news stories the last week or so. The decision of the Washington Post and the Los Angeles Times, both owned by billionaires, of course, Jeff Bezos and Patrick Soon. Bezos is all over Amazon. He owns the thing. And of course, Patrick Soon is a medical doctor in charge of all kinds of profitable organizations who wants a seat. The decision is in the face of the editorial boards and in the face of the staff, which is generally liberal. And what they're saying is, they're not saying that they're impartial. What they're saying is there's a vote of no confidence for Kamala Harris. In short, the Washington Post, the owner, and the Los Angeles Times owner says that don't put your money on Kamala Harris. And of course, we've got Elon Musk who's putting his millions of dollars behind Trump, and Marion Adelson, who donated $95 million. I mean, these elections tend to be billionaire dominated anyway, but the decision of these two liberal bastions to walk away from Kamala Harris should tell you who's going to win this election.
Yeah, a US news publication is reporting Kamala Harris is ghosting Joe Biden on the campaign trail as she tries to distance herself from the Biden administration. What do you make of that strategy?
Look, she can't do it. She's tied to Biden's economics. She's tied to the economy, immigration, the wars in Ukraine and in Gaza. She's tied at the hip. She can't distance herself. And you know, I want to say this too, Kenny. We haven't talked much about the conclusion. This is my 14th president, Joe Biden. So I've got to see a lot of these things as a presidential scholar and as a citizen of the United States and Australia, too, I might add. And that is, this is the dirtiest campaign I've ever seen. In fact, it is in modern times. The Biden people weaponized the justice system to go after Donald Trump. And then the Democratic leadership denied Joe Biden his rightful place to be reelected as president of the United States. They denied him his place at the nominating convention. So, you know, in many ways, this has not been a very clean deal, and it's been as ugly as it seems. Now, look, it's not life and death. It's not about the end of civilization. There have been a lot of serious elections in my lifetime.
Okay.
You know, John Kennedy in 1960 and the rest of it. But there's a lot of things going on here that we're not going to forget.
Okay, Joe, appreciate your time.